The cost of AMP is by all accounts fluctuating day to day. It can go up or down inside a couple of hours. Anyway, what's the fate of this cryptographic money? In this article, we'll investigate the most recent AMP value expectation and examination. Thusly, you can acquire a superior comprehension of where this computerized money is going soon. Also, we'll give a few supportive tips on how you can bring in cash off of AMP. How about we begin? What is AMP crypto? AMP is an open-source blockchain convention by Flexa, based on Ethereum. It is a stage for resource move collateralization. Marking AMP might ensure exchanges valuable, including on the web wallets, government-issued currency trade, advance appropriation, land arrangements, and substantially more. Because of the accessibility of guarantee pools, AMP can decentralize the gamble related with the exchange of cash across unreliable organizations and in true circumstances. Network members get a piece of the Flexa organization's handling charges for all exchanges took care of through that record in return for marking AMP as far as a specific wallet program. AMP is the local cryptographic money of the AMP organization. AMP is an Ethereum-based ERC20 token. It was made by Flexa in association with Consensus, an Ethereum-centered computer programming firm. AMP was delivered in September 2020. AMP is intended to accelerate value-based processes in blockchain networks, including the world's two greatest cryptographic forms of money, Ethereum and Bitcoin. It is a momentary value-based collateralized token planned for any sort of resource move. Any worth is covered as insurance for however long it's unconfirmed. AMP tokens are commonly delivered and made open for extra exchanges whenever agreement has been laid out on a specific exchange. The security can be exchanged to cover the misfortune on the off chance that an arrangement can't be reached. The AMP token gives a fascinating method for further developing exchange proficiency. Because of its non-inflationary dispersion and the ventures that acknowledge installments made with this token, AMP has space to develop. At present, the AMP token is upheld by Chainlink, Moonswap, Yield, Dodo, and different stages. As the imagined usefulness spreads, instability ought to diminish also. The AMP group is buckling down on building an adaptable and modern premise that has proactively drawn digital currency financial backers. Before the AMP token was sent off, the venture utilized another digital currency, the FlexiCoin token. Is AMP a genuine digital currency? Is AMP a genuine crypto? Indeed, it is, without a doubt. A computerized security token called AMP was at first delivered in September 2020. For what reason is AMP crypto so famous? The capacity of AMP tokens to defend exchanges makes them unique since they empower quicker and more secure exchange execution. AMP clients can stake AMP tokens to get monetary exchanges like advanced installments, cash trades, credit installments, and property deals. Who claims AMP crypto? Flexa is the parent organization of AMP. What is the all-out supply of AMP tokens? AMP has an all-out supply of 99,213,408,535 AMP. Will the AMP token at any point go up? Considering AMP's cost history and its most extreme cost of 12 cents, the specialists' agreement on AMP is bullish. While the token is another player in the crypto market, it has previously raised a huge ruckus in the crypto local area. The reality of the situation will come out eventually on the off chance that AMP can genuinely satisfy its commitment. In any case, the task has gained critical headway up to this point, and there is motivation to accept that the token could see huge development later on. The way that AMP is a penny digital currency neutralizes it. Like penny stocks, incredibly modest coins are exceptionally theoretical and may at last end up being useless. What will the AMP token be worth in 2030? As indicated by master examination, AMP can arrive at a typical cost of 70 cents minus 1 by 2030. With regards to speculations, there are no certifications. Nonetheless, numerous specialists accept that AMP digital currency has a lot of potential. For a certain something, AMP crypto is based on the Ethereum blockchain, which is now a demonstrated stage. What's more, the group behind AMP Crypto incorporates experienced engineers and guides with a history of progress. Moreover, AMP Crypto has proactively built up momentum, and the token is upheld by an assortment of major crypto stages like Coinbase, Poloniex, Sushi, Uniswap, and others. Considering these variables, it's not shocking that many individuals accept that AMP Crypto is a wise venture. Obviously, the reality of the situation will come out at some point, assuming that this conviction is legitimate. However, until further notice, AMP Crypto has all the earmarks of being a digital currency with a great deal of commitment. AMP Value Expectation 2022. As per the specialized examination of AMP costs expected in 2022, the base expense of AMP will be $0. The most extreme level that the AMP cost can reach is $0. The typical exchanging cost is normal around $0. AMP value figure for November 2022. In light of the value variances of AMP toward the start of 2022, crypto specialists expect the typical AMP pace of $0 November 2022. Its base and greatest costs can be anticipated at $0 separately. December 2022, AMP value conjecture. Digital money specialists are prepared to declare their estimate for the AMP cost in December 2022. The base exchanging cost may be $0, while the most extreme could reach $0 this month. Overall, it is normal that the worth of AMP may be around $0. AMP value forecast 2023. After the examination of the costs of AMP in earlier years, it is expected that in 2023, the base cost of AMP will be around $0. The most extreme expected AMP cost might be around $0. Overall, the exchanging cost may be $0 2023. AMP value expectation 2024. In view of the specialized examination by cryptographic money specialists in regards to the costs of AMP, in 2024, AMP is supposed to have the accompanying least and most extreme costs, about $0.01 separately. The typical expected exchanging cost is $0. AMP value expectation 2025. The specialists in the field of digital currency have examined the costs of AMP and their changes during the earlier years. It is accepted that in 2025, the base AMP cost could drop to 1 cent, while its greatest can reach 1 cent. Overall, the exchanging cost will be around 1 cent. AMP value forecast 2026. In view of the examination of the expenses of AMP by crypto specialists, the accompanying most extreme and least AMP costs are normal in 2026, 2 cents and 1 cent. By and large, it will be exchanged at 2 cents. AMP value forecast 2027. Crypto specialists are continually investigating the changes of AMP. In view of their expectations, the assessed typical AMP cost will be around 2 cents. It could drop to at least 2 cents, yet it actually could reach 3 cents all through 2027. AMP value expectation 2028. Consistently, digital money specialists plan figures at the cost of AMP. It is assessed that AMP will be exchanged somewhere in the range of 4 cents and 4 cents in 2028. Its typical expense is normal at around 4 cents during the year. AMP value expectation 2029. Cryptographic money experts are prepared to declare their assessments of the AMP's cost. The year 2029 not entirely settled by the most extreme AMP cost of 6 cents. Notwithstanding, its rate could drop to around 5 cents. In this way, the normal typical exchanging cost is 5 cents. AMP value forecast 2030. Following quite a while of investigation of the AMP cost, crypto specialists are prepared to give their AMP cost assessment to 2030. It will be exchanged for no less than 8 cents, with the conceivable greatest tops at 9 cents. Overall, you can anticipate that the AMP cost should be around 8 cents in 2030. AMP value forecast 2031. Digital currency investigators are prepared to declare their assessments of the AMP's cost. The year 2031 not entirely settled by the greatest AMP cost of 13 cents. Notwithstanding, its rate could drop to around 11 cents. Thus, the normal typical exchanging cost is 12 cents. AMP cost now at this point. AMP cost is $0. AMP market capitalization of $152,498,999.26.